Lems started, I think they released their first shoe in 2011. I've been wearing barefoot shoes since 2010, and I'm really excited to see how these fit. The quality and style of these looks really beautiful. This is going to be a hot take on some of their shoes. I picked out the best looking ones that I found on the website. They have a pretty good selection. It's not massive, but what they have looks like it's really good quality and really functional and made with really great materials. And they also have some other products on their site that are really great too. They have some toe spacers, which are great if you have bunions to wear with the shoes. I'm not going to be talking about why I wear barefoot shoes in this video. I do have a video like that available, but I had a lot of injuries from sports in my hips and knees, and I decided to start wearing barefoot shoes. So we're gonna try out these Lems shoes, which have been around for a while. Here's what's in the box. I have, it looks like 4 pairs. But before I show you the pairs of shoes that I got, I'm gonna show you some socks. I got some wool socks, which I love wearing socks with my other barefoot shoes, especially my grounding barefoot shoes that I have, that have like a copper rivet in them. They also sell Pendleton, which is another great brand of wool socks. These ones are really cute. I think the Lems brand is based in Colorado. So let me show you this other product that I got from Lems before I get into the shoes. I got this Correct Toes. They also have a website, but you wear these in your shoes. You can wear them under your socks. And then they help with correctly aligning your toes to your foot, so that way you don't have any bunions forming, or if you already have bunions, it kind of puts your toes back in place. So I think I'm gonna have my mom try these. I don't need these. My toes seem to be correct, but as you get older, sometimes your toes kind of shift to a point, and that creates bunions, so this helps with that. I will try them on though.
How does that toe box fit in there? It does.
Yeah. Lems shoes allow your feet to move how they would naturally move if you were barefoot. And that's the concept of barefoot shoes. They just have a zero drop, they're thin, they're flexible, and typically they have a wide toe. So the shoe doesn't come to a point causing you to have bunions. All right, these are the Boulder boot. They're leather and they're unisex. They are a men's 8.5 or a women's 10. I typically buy barefoot shoes as a 10. In regular shoes, like if I were just to go to a store and buy shoes, I would typically buy a 9 in barefoot shoes. I size up. And I think that from reading reviews, Lems kind of follows that same trend where you might need to size up. So these are the Boulder boot. And they're leather, so we're gonna see what these look like. So here's some laces and a little card talking about returning them or exchanging them, which I think it's free returns and exchanges. And then these look so beautiful. They have a really nice lace. What I like about these right off the bat is that they have this really nice plaid lining on the inside. The yellow strings are also kind of a nice little detail, but I think I would prefer the brown. Here's the Lems little tag. And then they smell just like leather. Here's the bottom, so they have a good traction. And the top view. Cute. Before I try them on, I want to do a little roll test to see how flexible they are. They seem pretty flexible. And then here's a close-up of the seams on the shoe. I thought these would be really cute with the Pendleton sock because of just the outdoorsy look that they have to them. After a little bit of walking around in these, they're really warm and they're kind of cushy on the sides. You can tighten them or loosen them as much as you need to around your ankle, but they are pretty wide. They might be slightly wider than a Vivo Barefoot, which I kind of compare everything to a Vivo Barefoot because a lot of people have Vivo Barefoot. If you're into barefoot shoes and you like wearing them. These are some of the warmest barefoot shoes I've ever tried on, but I haven't tried on that many barefoot shoe boots before. And I think my favorite thing about these is that they are so warm and they are pretty well made with good traction. So these would be a really great option if you live in a colder climate and you want to keep your toes warm. So the insole on these is also removable, and that is what it looks like. It's super thin and flexible. And these were in the color russet. Next pair of shoes that we're going to try from Lems is the Outlander. These are unisex as well. I ordered a men's 8.5 and a women's size 10 Outlander, and we're going to see. These ones are really great detail on these. And this is in the color Iceberg. It's actually a color combo, and these have a little bit more traction than the Outlander, or the Boulder boot. So this is the Outlander, and you can see the traction at the bottom, and then it's a little bit more rugged with the design. So these would really be great, and these feel thicker than the others as well. Even though the Boulder is pretty thick and warm and cozy, these ones feel like these would be good options for really trekking outside. And this is the inside, and it looks like even the laces are a little bit more sturdy or thicker, and there's a lot more seams on this shoe. And they're cute too. They aren't as flexible as the Boulder. So the Boulder is flexible. This would be great for just going out and being outside for a while. But this one definitely is a thicker, sturdier, warmer, more industrial style of a barefoot shoe boot. But they look great. They look like really great quality, and we're gonna try these on. The insole on these can be taken out. This is what it looks like. Super flexible. What the inside looks like of this, you can't see it very well, but it's really well made and quite thick. The next pair is the Primal Zen, and this is in the color Woodland. The Primal was the original shoe that came out from Lems, and these are really good like trek shoe, I would say, because they have really good traction. And these are super lightweight. After holding those boots, I feel like these weigh next to nothing. So they're super lightweight. They kind of have like a cork insole, it looks like. I'm gonna take it out. The top is mesh, and this is what the insole looks like. And these are super lightweight compared to the boots, but about average for a barefoot shoe. And I'm gonna put this back in here and show you a little bit more of the shoe. So I would feel comfortable running in something like this, but these might be more of like an everyday type of a shoe. The traction is really good on these compared to other barefoot shoes that I've seen. They just have really deep rivets. I feel like a lot of these shoes are just really thick with good traction, meant for cold weather. And the final pair that we have is the Chillum Grip. I could be pronouncing Chillum incorrectly. I don't know. I don't know what that word is. And so I'm assuming these have a little bit more traction. I don't remember when I ordered what. Okay, so these are also unisex. You can kind of tell that these would be really great, I think, for men. And these have a really nice leather smell to them. They have a little bit more of thickness to them, I feel like, on the bottom. But they do look really nice, and the quality is really, really great on these. But what's nice about these is that they do have really good traction. You can see the traction on these, which every pair that I ordered has really good traction for the Lems shoes. So if you are looking for a good barefoot shoe with really good traction, I think these are the best option that I've come across, specifically for traction. Now these are designed in Colorado, which makes sense, especially if it's cold and icy outside. I can see why they are putting good traction on these shoes. And by good traction, I'm just gonna show you what kind of traction is on these shoes. So really great compared to other standard barefoot shoes that I've tried. These are the best. These shoes also have more traditional laces where they're flat and thin. The other 3 pairs that I showed have more rounded shoelaces. If you found this review useful, please let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know which pair was your favorite pair of Lems.